It's not in the cards for you. I'm pretty good at insults, and I got the internet and a lot of free time.
I hate that whole greasy notion respect is earned, not given. That sounds a lot like Trump's worldview to me. It should be you give everybody respect until they do something that warrants you taking away that respect, like annoying the fuck out of you, or standing in the way of your pursuit of happiness, or something bigoted or undermines somebody's right to exist. For instance, the trans community or something like that. The gay community, things like that. You are friends and family who are affected by that sort of notion. We everybody should be given respect, but bring it down, because when somebody does something that loses respect, that's because you gave them respect to begin with, and that's just what you should give them as a human being. I'm a humanist. I'm a secular humanist. I'm an atheist. And I'm very proud of that fact, because I don't go around preaching my atheism like they go around preaching their religion every time a motherfucker sneezes. You know what I mean? So before you tell me to shut up, you should shut up. I think that's what Jesus would say too. Before you cast the first stone, be sure that you're without sin. Well, maybe the religious should actually listen to that shit and respect us, because we've done nothing wrong to you except enlighten you with science and logic and critical thinking and things that makes the religious sneeze, because they're allergic to critical thinking. And that's not our fault. We gave this to you. You should be able to use it properly as an adult and a human being. I think that capitalism goes against human nature, because capitalism is respect is earned, not given. Now that's bullshit. If there's anything I hate more than ageism from Gen Z, it's classism from anybody. Oh, you don't own a car, such as I don't, so you're not worthy. There's other things that bug me too, like the whole body positivity movement. Only it seems to be about fat, annoying chicks. But we'll not get into that right now, because everybody should have body positivity, whether you're thin, short, as long as you're good and confident, or maybe you like being timid, you know what I mean? Like, we should respect you as a person. We shouldn't respect people that have the view that respect shouldn't be given. We shouldn't have to respect that view. The respect should have to be earned. Tolerance of intolerance is a tolerance. I'm not a greedy guy. I'm not one of these 10 for me, 1 for you motherfuckers. If you were my friend and you were here with me right now, you'd be eating these chips. In fact, I might even save a little for Jamie. I bought my friend Dylan a $110 steak for his birthday. Whoever says Lucas Werner is greedy is a fucking punk ass bitch and needs to put up where they shut up. Or whatever that saying is, because fuck you. I do share my shit. Fucking greedy bastard. You don't. I do. Whoever's calling Lucas Werner greedy needs to put up where they can shut up. That's also not how you say that. I don't care. Lying ass, punk ass bitches. Lucas Werner is not a greedy man. Lucas Werner is a very generous, kind, giving man. Feel me? I hope you feel me. I really do. because I don't want you living this lie anymore, that I'm some sort of aberrant fool, that just a walking, talking hypocrite when I'm not. If you respect me, I respect you. In fact, even if you don't respect me, I respect you until I get to know you a little bit and can take that respect away. But the whole reason I can take away respect is because I give you respect. If you had zero respect, then I couldn't take any respect away from you. In a way, that's a lot worse. I can't take anything further away from Trump. He was already at negative -1 million. Feel me? Should Gen Z not be ageist? I am looking for a girlfriend. Oh, stop. You have no problem with cougars and MILFs. You should have no problem with this. Instead, you got to be a big hypocrite. Then you could buzz off. If you're bigots, you could buzz off too. You know you hate bigots. Come on now. In my mind, nothing really compares to $110 medium rare porterhouse steak. And I had the ribeye, which is $99. But there are other things on the menu, I agree. And you can choose other things on the menu. And there's pizza places and nacho places and all sorts of different Mexican places. And there's a Brazilian restaurant downtown that I hear serves pretty good sausage. That seems interesting. That seems something that I would check out. But nothing, and I'm a big fan of sushi. Sushi is my #1 top favorite food of all time, compared to even pizza, and I love pizza. But nothing quite compares to a 2200 degree Fahrenheit char. I mean, I usually get a medium steak, but they said you might want to get it a little undercooked for you because the charring on it. You understand? It's this new thing where like they char things now. Like on pizza, they'll char it a little. It may not be a new thing, new thing, but it's a hip happening thing. This whole charbroiled, expensive meal thing. And it's just delicious. Like they brought out rolls, and the rolls were delicious. They served it with ground pink Himalayan sea salt. I'm not kidding you. It's just a notch above the best. You know what I mean? A notch above what you're used to. I've been to Black Angus before and had a good steak that I didn't really care for compared to the place that I went to with my buddy and got the ribeye. It was his birthday, so I hooked him up with a $110 steak. I had a $99 steak, and they have other things on the menu too, like veal ossobuco and foie gras, which you can get on your steak for $28 seared on there. They have gorgonzola, and I got mine with the peppercorn sauce, which is $8, and you put it on. Their sides are amazing too. They've got like asparagus cooked a couple different ways with like different sauces on it, and like creamed things like cream corn, gourmet cream corn, and cream spinach. And like my buddy had a $5 tureen of Cougar Gold mac and cheese, and I had the iceberg wedge salad with blue cheese dressing, which was $18. And I'm not trying to talk about the money much. I'm just saying, if you're gonna spend that kind of money, you're gonna get what you pay for. You understand? If you buy a $300 pair of shoes, you're gonna expect those shoes not to wear out for a couple years. And the memory of that steak, if you only do it once in your life, try a $100 steak. I implore you, a nice 28-ounce prime rib. Or, no, I'm sorry, not prime, porterhouse, not prime rib. A prime rib would be good too, but I'm just saying that there's something about that. I understand why people would want to spend good money on a good meal. I totally get that. And if you were my girlfriend we could do that once a month, or just go out and have burgers at McDonald's if that's your thing. You know what I'm saying? But just nothing compares to you, Porterhouse. Nothing. Imagine you're a black guy living in the 1970s and you're trying to date white women. What they're going to call you? Well, they're going to call you a predator. They're going to call you a misogynist. Fast forward to 2024 and you're in an age gap relationship. You're a man, you're 30 years old, and she's 19, maybe you're 40 and she's 21. What are they going to call you? Predator, misogynist? Because you hide behind a mask of wokeism when you're not really all that woke. You want to tout your anti-homophobia and your anti-bigotry, your anti-racism, your anti-prejudice. But you're really not anti-prejudice. You're an anti-age gap relationship person, so that makes you an ageist. You're a bigot, and you should go the fuck away. Clear the space for those who do want to succeed in their love lives. I don't really understand classism, you know what I mean? It's a form of bigotry, and you get all these women that want to be seen as strong and independent, but they won't get down with a guy unless he's got a 6-figure income and a bloody-ass fucking sports car, but they want to be seen as strong and independent. Well, I'm not dating these chicks anyway, so it doesn't really fucking matter to me. Live in your fucking hypocrite life, fucking bigot. One thing I've noticed about Christians is their absolute veneration and worship of money, which seems rather contradictory if you actually read the Bible, because it's mentioned like 100 or 200 times how God hates money and Jesus himself was poor and didn't like money, and here you are leaving the church building on Sunday going to the guy with the most money because he's got the nicest car and the nicest house and the biggest fucking bank account, Christian.
As an older guy interested in younger males and a libtard or whatever you want to call me,